Hey, welcome to the replay. Sorry, I had like major technical difficulties getting started here tonight. So tonight I'm going to make something for the front door. Now, I'm not in love with the fact that this is painted black, but it has a coat of wax on it already, which I tried to kind of sand it down a little bit because basically I used a different kind of wax. Hopefully you don't hear me. No, okay, good. I muted it. I used a different kind of wax than I normally do, and it was just like sticky feeling, and I don't know, it was awful. But this was what was up on the front door, and I want to get something. I'm not like I can't put up Christmas yet. That's just I don't know. It's a little crazy for me, but obviously I'm not going to leave Halloween up. Even though I still have all the Halloween decorations on my front porch and my, well, I don't know if you want to say like 4th of July, Memorial Day doormat, but whatever. It's patriotic, so patriotic is good for any time. But let me just share this to the group. Because for some reason, Facebook is not allowing my page to do anything in my group. Like I'm not allowed. It's very strange. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna change it to myself. There we go. Okay. I'll just wait till after because it is doing weird stuff. And I don't want to like stand here and bore everybody with that. Let's just see one more thing. Yeah, like it used to be, you could just literally click on it and it would go right to give you your choices of where you wanna share to, and you just do it. Let me see, go. So annoying. Yeah, so it tells me I have like pending posts. Nope, it's still gonna do it. Oh well. I don't know why, it's just weird. But you would think that the page is, the group and the page are attached, so it shouldn't make a difference. Okay, so these are the same pumpkins that I put on the front door that I now have to take off because on Halloween my dogs put a million scratches through them, so they look awful. And then this is an older transfer from 2018. I never even used these two pieces. I use the other pieces that came with it, but I like literally just cut it apart. So this is, it's called Double Welcome, but I have like another welcome that's old, but it's too big. So I just thought I'd use this. But they always have some kind of, good one, good like welcome-y kind of thing. There's other transfers you could even take a part of and use it. But, and then if you see up above, there are the Black Friday deals. They're doing it all month long, so definitely check those out. This month I'm just going to pop it up quick. This is just like what I could fit. I didn't want to make it like too small and then you can't even see it, but there's all kinds of different things, a lot of fall stuff. Most of it is 30% off, and I think like if you look, I guess it should be on the right hand side for you guys too. Yeah, on the right hand side there's a couple that are 40% off, and I think there's some surfaces and some other things, but if you just go under the specials tab you can check those out on the website. Even though like I hate being like salesy, but that's why I'm here, I guess, right? And just one other thing before we get started, all the boring stuff. So this is, I'm not working with this tonight, obviously, but this is the November Club Couture transfer. I had like a really cute idea for it. So there's the solid stockings and then like the little overlays, some like little, you know, filler things for the stocking, little teddy bears and greenery and stuff, and then a little saying to go with it. So I like this too because you could put this on like one of the small surfaces, like a little palette board or something. This would be great to make like, you know, I don't know, little gifts for the holidays too. So and now like I'm not gonna remember where I put it, so I'm just putting it to my left. So when I look for it, I'll go back and watch this video so I can remember. So I'm gonna pull these because they have a little flat bottom, and I don't know. I don't want them to be like floating, but I'm just gonna pull them like right off the edge because you know what? We can do whatever we want. Let me just grab. Let's see. The one thing I didn't do is get my colors out. So on the front door, I did. I'm gonna take it off so it doesn't have to match. But I did like one like orange, and then I did another one that was like kind of like greenish. They came out okay, but my dogs, you know, made them really special looking. I guess we'll just go with this, but I'm trying to see what other orangey colors I have. I do have this color, but I feel like it's too, oh, sorry. It's, I don't know, on camera it looks okay, but it's like very yellow. It's not open yet. It's very bright. I feel like it's gonna, I don't know. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll like make our own color because why not? So I am not even going to fuzz this because this transfer has been used a lot. And our surface is, you know, is waxed and is nice, and I mean, I'll be lucky if I could get this to even stick on here. All right, so I want to just kind of, oh wait, you know what? I want the other one first. Let's see what I see. Look, it even got stuck together, and it's like, doesn't even matter because it's been through a lot. I did go out, I did dig through my stuff too, and I found some of the like old leaves, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Maybe we'll put like a leaf up with the welcome, but so the reason I want to do this one first is because I want it to be, I want it to kind of be in front of the other one. Let me just actually, I feel like I'm all over the place. I apologize. Yeah, so I want them to overlap. So what I'm going to do is do this one first, and then I'll put the big one on here, and then I'll just kind of, kind of like go around without hitting that one. Try to anyway. So I just want to see, let's see. Just kind of get this on here. One of the dogs is right at the door, making little snort noises. So it's not me snorting if you hear it. Okay. So I want to be extra careful over here because, like I said, so it's not stuck down to anything. So I want to really be careful when I'm doing that part. Oh, maybe we'll do like, why not? We'll do those two. So that is guava. And then this is probably some, who knows? Because a lot of times when I'm doing stuff and I have like little bits of color left over, if I blended together, I just go and I like chuck it in, like I save my little old containers. I don't know if all my big squeegees they're probably all dirty in the sink right now because I was doing stuff earlier. Let me just see. Oh, this is better. Oh, this is like a little bit gross. All right, so I want to make sure that I bring the paste toward me because I don't want to go back this way because it'll peel this up. because there's nothing to stick to it. So I'll just kind of very carefully do this. Oh, this one's a little dry too. There's like barely any left in here, so sometimes when they get to the end, they just get a little more difficult to work with. You get little dry clumps in there and stuff. Oops, there's clumps. You can kind of just like push the clumps along sometimes. I mean, the good thing with this transfer, I think the same thing probably happened when I did the front door too. It kind of like has like the distressing in it. So if you have little spots that get messed up, it's fine. I'm just taking off that excess. I try to just make it so there's not like, especially with a big open area, that there's not like a line across the paste. And then I just put my backer sheet over here. Oh, the stem. Oops. It's funny, this counter it's like deeper than the table, and I have all the things like right at the edge, and it's like, I feel like it's awkward reach. So I have in this brown, there's little flecks of green because the last time I used it. And I just kind of, I actually want to put a couple flecks of green in it because this is going to be a little bit, it's not going to be hard to see, but like, just because it's on the black. So I'm just taking my little stick, my little stir stick. I'm just going to put like a couple little, just little flecks in there. The green looks like it's seen better days. Something I'm like bad with, like making sure you should go through your paste every so often and, make sure it's not all crusty and dried out. Sometimes I'm bad with that. And I usually try to look before I go live because sometimes it gets, if the cap isn't on all the way or something, it'll get dried out like really quick. Oh, I'm like a dryer here. All right, hopefully we don't lose anything here. I still don't have all my plugs and everything situated. More technical difficulties. Oh my god, come on. I cannot put this in. I'm just trying to plug in my hairdryer. I don't know what's happening. So I'm just not going to use it. So the little power strip I have, the cord is so short for it that I can't, I can't like pull it close enough to like reach to plug it in. Oh my god. All right, maybe let's see if I can do the welcome while I let this dry. Oh my goodness. Now this welcome has not been used, so we are gonna fuzz this. Do you ever just like feel like everything goes wrong? I feel like that happens to me a lot. I'm just gonna fuzz it. It's, even though it's an old transfer, it's really very sticky still because it hasn't been used. All right, so let me just, oh my goodness. I just want to like height-wise line this up, and then we'll kind of just work around it. All right, so I think like that is pretty good. I actually have this. I don't know if this is, I haven't opened this and it will go with white. Or we could go glow in the dark. No. I do have glow in the dark here. I'm just looking to see if I have another white. Because I know this one has a lot of chunks in it. So new paste will not be like this. Ooh, this one's really chunky. Maybe this isn't the good one. So this. See the difference? So sometimes like my older like paste that gets a little like dried out like that, I actually like I don't throw it away. I just add water to it and I'll use it and I'll just use it for like paint, like kind of like painting a surface. It's like with the chunks and stuff, it's not so good for doing like, you know, the transfer. I mean, you see how easy this goes. Okay, and now we'll just get rid of our lines. And I keep putting more lines in. And then I wrote on the top of them so I know which ones are good, but sometimes I mix up the caps and I have a bunch of them out. All right, I'm just gonna stick this right on the edge of my counter and then I'll bring that out to wash it. Just like little pieces of chalk paste. All right, this is still not dry. Let's see, what else could I do? I could close up my paste so that I don't have more that are dried out. There is like a little bug in here and it's driving me nuts because it's like attracted to this light, so it keeps fluttering by me. Let's see. Now I don't want to stick this down like on where that pumpkin actually is because like or the white that we just did, because it'll lift. I'm just trying to see like height wise where we're at. I'm just gonna try to plug that in again. I feel really stupid that I can't plug it in. But like I said, I can't reach it and I don't know why I didn't plug it in before it started. I also don't want to like pull on this and then the computer comes flying down or something stupid like that. It's like so weird. It's like it will not plug into it. And I have it going the right way. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. It's like I just can't get like leverage on it. All right. Oh my goodness. This is an exciting live. Girl, I can't even plug in a... All right. Well, hopefully I don't mess this up. I feel like I'm going to though. So I don't want to have my pumpkin go in front of where it says welcome. Come on. So I'm just gonna stick. Okay, so I just have it there to elevate it from sticking down on the wet paste. And then I'm just gonna very carefully, I guess you could, like if you wanted to, you could like tape that off or something, but I feel like that would be more work than. But now we don't have it stuck here or here, so we have to make sure we're working toward us. Watch these dry and be like the same color. Again, there's like a sliver of paste in here, which that's good. That means I get to open up some new ones, because I try to be good about that, not opening stuff that, you know, too many colors that are like similar. So I'm just kind of putting this on the side only because there's so little bit left in there. I don't want to just make it more difficult to dig it out. And I'm just kind of telling myself, don't put my hand there. Sometimes it's good when you're doing like projects where you don't want to put a certain color paste, or you know, like set your finger down or whatever, to use like little masking tape or the placement tape and kind of just, you know, like put it there as like a little reminder. Okay, so now I'm going to come close to this, but I'm not actually going to touch the line. Hopefully this paste is good. It looks a little too dry. Oops. Sounds like the dogs are not cooperating out there. Sometimes they get mad when I'm in here, and when I record, I always shut the door because they start barking. Nobody wants to hear that. So I'm just trying to keep this little line between the two pumpkins, kind of like what's on the pumpkin. Keep it kind of similar so it doesn't look like I made a mistake. Looks pretty good. And I'm actually gonna lift this because I can see it starting to dry. And then I'll kind of lay it back down to do the stem. And it is like almost the same color, but that's all right. I think once it's dry, it'll look a little different. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do a little bit of brown and a little green. I guess I need a little bit more green than that. Yeah, because this one is, I could see it really still changing color. I used to like when I would do the like the time-lapse videos when I first started and I was scared to go live. I used to do a lot of the time-lapse videos, and oops, don't want to do that. And I always thought it was so cool. Certain colors, the way they dry, like it's just like seeing it in the time-lapse, it looks cool. I guess like what I'm trying to spit out. Okay. Well, they do look different. I don't know how different they looked on camera, but in person they do. This one looks much more peachy. It's funny, you can see the line from the transfer, but And then I will just, probably, I don't know if I have any ribbon to make a bow, but put a bow, or just, I had like a pipe cleaner I hung it with on my little wreath hanger. So that is it for tonight. So as far as the like Black Friday deals, so every Monday there's going to be new deals, and like I have no idea what they're going to be. I don't know until Monday. So it's a great time to like, especially if you want to like try Chocator, it's like a good savings. And you can always, I know sometimes you like look at the site and you're like, oh my gosh, like the, prices and whatever, but like everything else. But that's why the little paste packs are great. I am going to do a live showing like how much, like how far a paste pack goes. I feel like I did one like when they first came out with the paste packs, or at least I shared one that maybe somebody else made. But let's see. Do I have? Yeah, I do have some. These are like old ones, but so yeah, they're I don't know. I keep like going to show this like to the phone. So they're like bigger than a ketchup packet, and there's I don't know 0.19 fluid ounces in there, which is like nothing. But like you barely use any. When you're doing a project. So you can do a lot with one, there's that little bug. You could do a lot with one paste pack. So they have like little kind of kits like put together of different colors, like for the holidays and stuff. So the colors are already matched and everything, so it's perfect. But yeah, it's really nice. You can buy them individually. So especially if, it's a color that you don't think you're really going to use a lot, or maybe the shimmers. I'm personally not like a huge fan of the shimmers. I would rather put the paste out and just douse it with glitter. So, but if I had something that I really wanted a shimmer for, I would just get one of those because, everybody likes what they like, right? So here is what I'm going to put up on the door. And hopefully like that, I feel like there's like a big line right there, but hopefully it kind of goes away. But yeah, that's all for tonight. Apologize for like the awkwardness of the live, because I feel like the whole thing was just awkward. But thank you so much for watching, and I have like a couple of really great projects planned that are coming up. Did I have my one from last night? Let me see if I can grab it. See if I can grab it without falling over all my stuff here. So this was what we did last night. This was like a mixed media background, and then I another like layer of kind of greenish, like I don't know if you could really even see it, like textury. If you look really close, you can kind of see like greenery. And then I chalked over it with some more greenery. So the cardinal. I know on the live I didn't have a little cardinal's face on because I did not plan well. But that is that one. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.